host Sports Pulse. USA Today Sports' Nancy Armour and Steve DiMelio discuss Patrick Reed's win, Jordan Spieth's big Sunday and what Tiger Woods' Masters return means for upcoming tournaments. USA Today Sports Augusta, Georgia. If there's any consolation to be had in coming so achingly close to a green jacket, it's that Rickie Fowler knows his time is coming. And it could be at Shinnecock, one of his favorite courses. Or it might come at Carnoustie or Belle Reef. Maybe it will be right here next year. At some point, though, Fowler will be a major champion. I am ready to go in a major, but this was kind of the first major week that I understood that and knew that and felt that, he said Sunday night, after finishing a stroke behind Patrick Reed at the Masters. I would say previously, I was still feeling the nerves and dealing with tough rounds, and things not going your way. The big round for me was yesterday. I didn't feel my best. I felt like I had to really stick to my game plan and fight through a few times where I may not have felt comfortable and just try to gut it out, he continued. Obviously with a 65, I was very pleased with that. So I'm ready to go. More, Patrick Reed holds off Jordan Spieth, Rickie Fowler to win Masters. More, Jordan Spieth falls just short in dazzling Sunday performance. There has never been a question of Fowler's talent. He has 4 PGA Tour victories, including the so-called 5th major, the Players' Championship, in 2015. Now 29, he's been considered one of the next big things in golf for so long. He's on his second go-around of up-and-comers. But while first Rory McIlroy and Jason Day and now Jordan Spieth, Justin Thomas and Reed have made their marks in the majors, Fowler is still waiting on his breakthrough. For too long, the knock was that he wasn't tough enough mentally to get it done. That he'd get to the final round and either fall apart or fade into the background. He's one of only 4 players to go top 5 in all 4 majors in the same year, and the only one to not win one of them. He has 8 top 10 finishes in the majors since 2013, the most by anyone who hasn't won a championship. Fowler's demeanor did little to challenge that notion. He is the ultimate nice guy, and is genuine in his happiness for the people who beat him out. Sunday, he greeted Reed with a beer hug when the new Masters champion arrived to sign his scorecard. Think Tiger Woods would ever have done it back in the day. But Fowler doesn't see a point in being a jerk. He has control over only one person, himself. So it's pointless to sulk or pout over what somebody else did. I gave it my all. I left everything out there on the golf course. I was just a little too far back, Fowler said. It would have been nice to have a few more coming in and give it a real chance, but we did everything we could. And Patrick went out there and outplayed all of us this week, and he earned it. So, you've got to give it to him. Besides, Fowler's finish should be a warning that anyone who doubts him, his desire, his relentlessness does so at their own peril. Rickie Fowler hits from the fairway on the first hole during the final round of the Masters Golf Tournament at Augusta National Golf Club on April 8th. Photo, Michael, Madrid. USA Today Sports. He birdied 6 of his last 11 holes Sunday for 567, playing in the group ahead of Reed. He stiffed his approach shot on 18 to 7 feet and knocked it in for a birdie to turn up the heat just that. The birdie also gave Fowler sole possession of second place, knocking Spieth to 3rd. Over his last 38 holes, he had just one bogey. Any other year, any other major, his 65 to 67 in the final 2 rounds would have been enough to win. Obviously, I want to be the one standing on top after the 4 rounds, Fowler said. But this is, if anything, it's a step forward and makes me feel better about going forward into our next major, the US Open. It's going to be fun, he added. I feel like this is a year to knock off our first. The question isn't whether Rickie Fowler will ever win a major. The question is when. Follow USA Today Sports columnist Nancy Armour on Twitter.